Well, what a beautiful moment here, a moment that these coaches and players will remember the rest of their lives. Not often that you get to see a championship banner raised in your home gymnasium in front of your hometown fans and broadcast live on TV. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen a banner go to the rafters that quickly.
That was pretty quick. I think we might as well put a stopwatch on it and see if that's the fastest we've ever seen.
Well, congratulations to Coach Ness Timmons and his 2015 AUS Women's Soccer champions from CBU. We'll step aside and be back with more of the TV1 Halftime Show.
All right, I'm here with Kiona Simmons from the CBU women's soccer team. She is the top scorer in the AUS. First and foremost, congratulations for that banner raising right there. I wanted to ask you, why did you start playing soccer?
Well, when I was younger, my mom was always into fitness, and she always loved soccer, so she thought that I would do well because I was very athletic as a child. So she put me in, and I honestly loved it since I was like 5 years old.
Amazing. And then why did you decide to come to Cape Breton University?
I found that Ness, he was really persistent in trying to recruit me, so I was like, if he really wants me, and like the school has a really good program, a soccer program, and like for my schooling too, I was like, I think this would be the best choice for me. Plus it's like close to home, and it's a small school and smaller classes, so I thought that'd be easier for me too.
So it sounds like you're happy with your choice. Obviously you guys won the championships this year. You're only in your second year. So what are some takeaways that you're going to take from, winning the championships, going to nationals, competing there for next year?
Obviously a lot of hard work that was like put into it. It wasn't like easy, it wasn't like an overnight thing. We trained a lot of running, a lot of fitness. Team chemistry was really important on and off the field. So if we want to win again, I feel like all we have to do is do the same thing we did this year and we'll be fine.
Now, talking about team chemistry, how close is your guys' team, and how much time do you guys spend together outside of the field?
Well, from my first year, I feel like we got really close, like really quickly this year, and outside of soccer, we spend a lot of time together. Like I see probably mostly all my teammates every single day. So we just keep a really close relationship because honestly, like we're a family. So it's like, it just happens to happen like that, honestly. I don't know.
That's wonderful. That's kind of how sports work. Finally, you're a leader, obviously, by scoring. You're the top scorer in the AUS. Who are some of the other leaders on your team that you kind of want to make note of?
Obviously, the three captains, Chelsea, Caro, and Kara. And Alyssa, T, they're always everyone who's encouraging on the field. I feel like we're all leaders. We all look up to one another. So everyone who's encouraging on and off the field, that's all that really that's what I look at as a leader. So I find that we're just all like that, So
Perfect. Now I have one more question for you. I know you have some big plans this Christmas. You're going to try out for the Honduras national team to play soccer. What is the process of going about trying out for a national team?
Fitness is very important. Making sure you're in the right mindset that you know that you're not going to be the best going into a national program. So being humble is very important. You have to work your hardest and just do your best.
Well, I know on behalf of the AUS and Bell Line TV1, we wish you good luck in your tryouts in December. And thank you so much for speaking to us. That is Kiona Simmons from the women's soccer team. Scott, take it away.
Thanks very much, Reza, and what a pleasure it is to be joined here in our broadcast position by the man who guided the 2015 CBU Women's Capers to the AUS Championship. New for a lot of these girls, but for you, Coach Stephen Ness Timmons, your 8th championship in 13 years. I guess the first question is, how does this one feel?
Oh, it's great. They never get old, that's for sure. You have a new team every year, and we tell the girls when they're coming in, this is a brand new squad, different players each year. We try to create that winning attitude year to year, but when it comes in, it's still very exciting, just like the first one.
When you see such a nice crowd filled in, you see the girls getting their pictures. I mean, I looked over and saw you and your coaching staff just beaming with pride when you watch that banner go up. How does that make you feel inside? Not so much as a coach, but as a mentor to a lot of these young people.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of these kids are coaching now in the system, and when they come out of here, they will be coaches, and I feel sometimes how your coach you will carry that on. So there's a bigger picture at stake here than just playing and trying to win from year to year. There's a program we're trying to get together here, and we'll put ourselves in the picture each year, but the program we've created, I've been here 20 years now, so a long time, so I guess it's my program for now, but the girls, when they finish here, it's more than just soccer, and it's more than just wins and losses.
Maybe just a word about CBU, the institution itself, and the support that you get from the athletic director, John Ryan, and others. What does that mean to you and the soccer program?
Well, it's from the top on down. I mean, you can't do this. We can't have a winning program like we have here without the support of the senior administration and the staff, and the profs are very, as you see them here tonight, and they'll go to games. But John Ryan, he's the man. He's the man behind everything, and he does his best to put our teams in a position to compete each year, and without them, I mean, we can't do much for sure.
And I know this is kind of the same question that a lot of times coaches get asked, especially when they've done it before, but where does this one stack up? I know they're all special, but where does this one rank in terms of maybe you didn't think you would be here at the beginning of the year, or the struggles or whatever, but I know it's fresh, but where does it rank?
I think really what happened this year is we picked 3 seniors, and we had a 5th-year player coming back in Carolyn Blaine, who we didn't really expect because she's been the AUS MVP. But she took on a leadership role with our 2 Cape Breton girls. So between those 3 seniors and 9 new rookies coming in, we really gave the team over to those 3 girls. So to see those 3 girls really captain that team out there and lead them was very much rewarding for our coaching staff.
And last thing for you, Coach, we ask this of the players a lot when they're winning a championship, who are they thinking of at that moment? But when you won the championship and you were out there and you realized that you had reached the pinnacle and were the champions, who were you thinking of? Who was going through your mind and why?
Well, I was thinking my family back home, because they're the ones who put in so much of a sacrifice for me to go out and put the hours in all the time.
Well, Coach Ness Timmons, congratulations. I know it's your 8th and 13 years, but they're all very special, and we certainly appreciate you doing this with us, and we wish you continued success defending your championship next year.
Well, thank you very much, guys. Pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. We'll step aside, take a break. You're watching the AUS on TV1.